Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy OmarioRpg. I hope you're having an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. And today, we are reacting to Attack on Titan, No Regrets, Part 2. Part 1 was a lot of fun. Highlight of the episode was meeting Ralph, the adorable chicken. And honestly, learning more about Levi is so good because he's such a cool character. And it's crazy to me that these weren't just part of the show. I'm sure they've got a reason, but it's just crazy to me that they weren't part of the show. Maybe this is a thing in animes. Maybe this is like a normal thing where, you know, a fan favorite they'll just make a couple of episodes about or something. I have no idea. Let me know in the comments down below. Hope you're all doing well. Before we get into the video, I'd greatly appreciate if you could subscribe and make sure you click that bell and click all. A lot of people are like, bro, I'm not getting notifications when your premieres go out. That's probably why. You've got to click on the subscribe button, and next to it there's a bell. Don't click personalize, click all. Something along those lines. YouTube's a bit weird with notifications, but I hope that helps someone. Like the video, greatly helps. And go check out my Patreon. It costs money, full transparency. But if you're financially stable, go check out my Patreon, patreon.com/OmarioRpg. Episode 5, No Regrets, Part 2. I'm sure we're just going to learn about Levi's rise in the Survey Corps. I think it's called the Survey Corps, by the way. I think everyone was getting annoyed that I say corpse, but I never knew that the P and the S were silent, so it's the Survey Corps. Let me know if that's right. I'm going to carry on calling them the Survey Corps from now on. Because I have got quite a few comments that, bro, it's not, the P and the S are silent, bro. I don't think I've ever heard that before. And believe it or not, I used to teach English. I know, crazy, right? Another little bit of lore about OmarioRpg, but don't you dare go telling anyone, because we don't want to spoil. We don't want to spoil it for them. What else is a cool tidbit of lore about me? I'm currently missing my big toenail. Yeah. It stuck with me for 29 years, but I played football and kicked the ball, and my toenail fell off. In the arms of an angel. I miss it so much. We had such a good bond. It really hit the nail on the coffin. Sorry. Let's get into this Attack on Titan episode. Part 2. No regrets. Anime things. Let's go. No Regrets, Part 2. Eyebrows are sus. I'm running out of Among Us jokes.
正規の訓練を経てきた我々に犯罪者どもを受け入れろと言うんですか。あんな地下街のゴロつきどもと同じにされては部下たちの士気に関わります。
私もフラゴンと同意見です。しかも今度の壁外調査に連れて行くなど。
君たちの懸念は理解できる。だが立体起動の腕は私が保証する。
それにエルヴィンが考案した新人形は画期的だ。これまでのいかに巨人を倒すかでなく、
He must be like what Erwin is now. That guy looks like me on a Monday, I'm not gonna lie. Erwin already has a lot of respect. I saw Hanji.
我々と共に戦う3人を紹介する。お前たち皆へ挨拶しろ。
Yo.
リヴァイだ。リヴァイ、貴様はまず規律を叩き込んでもらえ。次。イザベル・マグノリア。よろしく頼むね。
What's her name?
ファーラン・チャーチです。
Nice.
3人はお前の分隊へ
Love
入
the
る。
confidence.
面倒を見てやれ。自分の隊でありますか。不満か。いえ、エルヴィンではなく。彼には全体意識の補佐を任せる。新兵はお前の担当だ。いいな。
That guy's definitely jealous of Erwin's
ここが兵
eyebrows.
舎だ。
結構な数だな。
やったー、みんな一緒の部屋ってことか。
女子は別棟だ。
俺もここがいい。
男2人、お前らの寝床はここだ。お前らずっと地下のゴミ溜めで暮らしてきたんだろうが、ここは清潔に使えよ。ああなんだその目は。貴 貴様上官に向かってそんな態度をとって。
すいません。了解です。清潔に使います。それでなくても目をつけられてるのに。
お前にはクソがクソを汚ねえって言ってるようには聞こえなか
Levi's British? That's the most British saying ever.
俺たちはたまたま捕まったわけじゃないぞ。リヴァイ、ここへ来た目的忘れたわけじゃないだろ。
ああ、わかってる。
調査兵団は必ずお前たちに接触してくるだろう。多少の抵抗は忘れるな。
I forgot
や
about
ってもら
this.
うことは2つ。だから準備を進めると、エルヴィン、君は何か真っ当でない手段でロボフの意見を変えさせたんじゃないのか。やってもらうことは2つ。エルヴィン・スミスが持っているある資料の入手。
ロボフは憲兵団へ物資を納品しているラング商会と癒着があり、壁外調査の廃止も予算をそちらへ回すためだと。確かな情報です。すでに証拠も入手しています。
そして調査兵団分隊長エルヴィン・スミス。奴の始末がお前たちの仕事だ。
Easy. So Levi literally is John Wick. And has to assassinate Edwin.
ご苦労様です。どうぞ。
それでどうするつもりだ、エルヴィン。
それ以上はお聞きにならないでください。すべては私の独断です。
危険な橋は君自身も奈落に落とすかもしれ
Great
ない。
line. Great line.
財産も権力も崇高な理念も、もし壁の中へ巨人が攻め込んでくれば一瞬で全てが消えてしまう。だからこそ我々はどんな卑劣な手段を用いようとも壁外調査、巨人から世界を取り戻す努力を放棄してはならないのです。人類の未来のために。
They just ratioed his commander so
人
hard.
類の未来か。
And I don't think he trusts his commander. Or else he would have told him. Possibly. So good.
こいつは俺が殺す。
Sounding a little bit like someone we know there, Levi. She loves her animals.
驚いた。どこかで乗馬習ったの？いや、でも昔から動物は好きなんだ。こいつも私のことが好きだって言ってる。
Aww.
まさか本当だよ。
貴様、なんだその持ち方は。その剣はそういう持ち方を想定して作られていない。壁外で真っ先に死にたいのか。
てめえならそうなるかもな。
なんだと。
要は巨人のうなじがそげりゃいいんだろうが、俺は好きにさせてもらう。
Yeah, he will. Yeah, he will.
彼は訓練兵団に行っていたの？
いえ、そんなはずは。
いいね、たぎるね。すべてはやり方次第だ。巨人の探求も討伐も。面白くなってきたな。
この月が岩か仕込みで巨人を倒せるか。
Too easy.
何なんだ今の速さ。
Chad.
これがエルヴィンの言う変革の一翼か。
I feel like this guy's gonna do something
そ
stupid.
れで砲
くそ、どこだ。荷物も少ないし楽勝だと思ったのに。お前絶対取られたくないもんはどうしてる？
Keep it close.
決まってるよ、腹巻きの中。
エルヴィンが腹巻きしてるかどうかは知らないが、そう持ち歩いてる可能性は高い。で考えたんだけど、壁外調査を利用する。壁外ならエルヴィンや他の奴らの注意は巨人に集中するからな。必ず隙ができるはずだ。
なるほど、それがいいね。
リヴァイ、いいな。
ただし俺一人で行く。
え？
お前たちは適当な理由を見つけて残れ。
兄貴、なんでだよ。
俺たちはまだ本物の巨人を見たことがない。壁外も初めてだ。行って帰ってくるだけで精一杯かもしれん。俺一人ならなんとかなる。
そんなの。
つまり俺たちには無理だってことか。
そうだ、俺の勘だ。
勝手に決めるなよ。やってみる。
リヴァイ、
兄貴、待てよ。
Yeah, they're dead. GG's. They're gonna die.
兄貴、
リヴァイ、話し合おう。どう考えてもお前一人で行くのがいいとは思えない。それこそ危険だ。
外へ行くときは3人一緒にだろ。忘れたのか。
同じだ。月も星もないと夜の暗さは地下も地上も変わりない。
空の色はな。
でも違うよ。天井がないのがわかるもん。全然違うよ。
そうだな、空が抜けてるんだ。同じ暗さでも地下とは違う。
ほら、土だ。こんなに明るいな。違うだろ。
そうさ、ここ
Oh,
は
they're so gonna die. Oh, God.
もう絶対地下には戻らない。
そうだよ兄貴。いつでも3人で乗り切ったろ。巨人だって同じだ。一緒にやろうぜ。
リヴァイ、俺たちを
Don't,
信
Levi.
じてくれ。
Don't. They did. They did. There's no way we're gonna get a kind scene like that, and then like it's not all just gonna crumble in front of us. Like we've had scenes like that before, and then bam, 60-foot Titan behind Eren. Do you know what I mean? GG's. Information available for public disclosure. Expeditions beyond the walls. Explorations performed by the scout regiment outside the walls. The goal of these activities is to explore that unknown exterior realm, as well as to ascertain the truth about the Titans. But each time many soldiers lose their lives. Of particular note, 30% of new recruits die during their first expedition. And just think about this for a second. Levi, Ferdlan, and Magnolia. Oh god, I forgot her first name. Isabel. What's 30% of 3? It's 2. 2 of them are going to die. And Levi's going to survive. The math checks out. I don't care what you say. You already know the math checks out. It all makes sense, man. Incoming comments. Excuse me, sir. Actually, I'd like you to know. Oh, a bell.
開門始め
Also, where the hell's Roger?
今日また一歩我々は前進する訓練の成果を見せてくれ人類の力を思い知らせてやるのだ第23回壁外調査を開始する前進せよ
Let's go. Damn, maybe the commander's gonna die as well. That is beautiful. Oh, I like Isabel. I like that someone's respecting the animals.
悪くね
巨人発見右手前方15メートル級1体
あれが巨人
後方からも10メートル級が2体こちらへ向かってきます近いなやり過ごすのは無理か応戦する立体軌道に移れ
Damn! So sick. What a boss.
お前らそこを動くな
リヴァイ行くぞイザベル
あいつら死にたいのか
There's no way. What a boss. And that was Levi's first Titan kill. Nice. I think he missed. We got it. Let's go.
どうだリヴァイ俺たちで巨人を倒した
Really not the time. Really not the time.
ああよくやったお前ら
連隊長彼ら
ああエルヴィンがどうしても入団させるって言ったのもわかる
ガスを使いすぎだ壁外では特に注意しろ
仲間たちの命よりも持ち物の節約を重視しろと
無駄な動きが多いと言っている何か迷いがあるのではないのかそれはすぐにお前自身を殺すぞ
Levi's so jealous of his eyebrows. I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it.
なった時見てろよ
聞こえるぞ
Like, Erwin can bloody predict when it's gonna rain. Like, what the hell can this guy not do?
雨ってこんなに降るんだな
ああこれじゃ巨人がいても見えないぞ
チャンスだこの雨に紛れてエルヴィンに近づける
リヴァイ
やるのか兄貴
ああだが3人同時に離脱するのは不自然だ
This is such a bad idea.
確かにうかつに動き回るのはやばい
仕方ねえ頼むぜ兄貴地上の居住権取ってきてくれよな
もし何か聞かれたら地形を確
I
認
don't
しに
get
来る
it.
と
They
言え
literally are living on the surface. I'm so confused. They're dead. GG's. GG's.
待っていろエルヴィン・スミス
Erwin
俺が
Smith.
この手で殺してやる
Why? Why does that one on the right look like he's taking a leap?
なんだ何があった。まさかすれ違ったのか。
So sick. That poor horse. Did I not tell you that this had probably happened before during episode 21? I knew he'd been through some crazy stuff. I knew it. Also, we're not going to talk about how weirdly, like, in a weird way that looks like... You know what, never mind. Damn. They had to hit us with the piano, didn't they? They had to. Let's get some salutes in chat for Isabel and Ferdinand.
無様だな。
てめえを殺せる。そのためにここにいる。
終わりだ。
てめえ全部分かってたのか。お前を狙ってると分かってて俺たちを。俺たちを信じてくれ。
頼むぜ兄貴。
So dark.
よせ、後悔をするな。後悔の記憶は次の決断を鈍らせる。そして決断を他人に委ねようとするだろう。
Man, that's so...
そうなればあとは死ぬだけだ。結果など誰にもわからないのだ。一つの決断は次の決断のための材料にして初めて意味を持つ。壁外調査を続ける。
Look at these shots, man.
お前も来るんだ。
Dean. Oh, so good. So good. So good. No, Crazy Walnut, no. Crazy Walnut, more like Crazy Walnut. Now's not the time, sir. Now's not the time. You know what? There's always time for Crazy Walnut. Oh my god, that was so good. That was so bloody good. That genuinely may be one of the best episodes of the show. Damn. Damn. I knew Erwin knew all along. But like, I'm confused on oh, that was so good. That was such a good episode. I called so much. My theories, some of them are insane, but some of them are so on point. Like, it's because it's not me being smart. It's the writer and the dev team and whatever. They do such a good job of like giving you these little hints that make you know things about these people before you've even been told things about them. I think that made sense. So like in episode 21 when Levi was going through and seeing all his pretty much, well, family, do you know what I mean? Like pretty much his family, his brotherhood, all dead, but like just the way it happened and the way he reacted. If you go back and watch the episode, I literally say he's seen all this before. He's used to this. Like, and here we are, like, where it all started. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. So like so what I'm saying is, although we got this episode, we pretty much knew all of this already. Do you know what I mean? Now we didn't know the fact that, you know, he was literally going to assassinate Erwin Smith. Little did he know, all he needed to do was get a shaver and attack the eyebrows, and that is actually how you defeat Erwin Smith. You know how the Titans have like the thing at the back of their neck? Erwin Smith is, if you attack one of his eyebrows, he loses all his power. You'll see that in episode No Regrets, episode 3, part 2. Really good episode, man. I absolutely love this. This is probably in my top 5 of episodes I've watched. So good, man. And some of the shots at the end were just masterpiece, like cinematography shots. Like, oh my god. So good. So good. Bro, that shot is like, you know what else you've got to think about? Is they could have shown Isabel and Ferdinand, them all fighting the berry, right? Which is what I call the aberrants. And I've realized that I've been calling the human, the Hulks, the wrong thing. I'm just going to call them Hulks, the human ones. Also, the aberrant. Oh yeah, I forgot to say. For some reason, it gave me Mikasa vibes. I was like, wait, why does it look a little bit like Mikasa? If she transformed. But anyway, but like scuffed. I don't know. I should have just kept that to myself, but it is what it is. They could have shown the fight. But this show, man, it's obviously it's not realistic, but it is in a weird way. Do you know what I mean? War, deaths happen, and you don't see these deaths, and they happen in the craziest ways, and just deaths happen, man. Like, and so basically, if you think about it, it killed the main characters of No Regrets, part 1 and part 2. It killed off 2 of the main characters of the show off screen. Because it's just showing you, bro, like, this is the world. This is what the world's like. Do you know what I mean? Death happens. And sometimes you ain't got to see it. It kind of reminded me of Marco's death. Do you know what I mean? Insane. Insane. So if you think about it, now that I bring up Marco, Jean pretty much had a moment like Levi. Now, they obviously react in different ways from it, but very similar things. Very similar moments. Like, they looked in the face of their dead friends. Like, so, oh man. And the savagery the savagery of the shot with Isabel. Oh my god. If you notice, yeah, it wasn't just a head. Like they could have obviously just had her head there and like it still kind of looked like Isabel. Do you know what I mean? But it didn't. Do you know what I mean? Like these subtle things that you notice, how savage she looked, all bloated and creepy as hell. Like, God, it's so good, man. It's so good. The tiny things this show does is what makes it so good, man. Sometimes you won't even notice it. Most people won't even notice it and talk about it. But here I am talking about the. Here I am talking about it. Do you know what I mean? Because that's just the way I think. I like the small things when I play games and watch shows. I like the small things that make them, that mold them into a great show or game. Do you know what I mean? And Attack on Titan's got so many of these little details. The shots at the end with Levi and the shots throughout this whole episode were probably like the best cinematography in the show. Do you know what I mean? Like that shot with Levi and Erwin when they walk past each other. Erwin's blue, Levi's red. It's so good. It's so good. And then the shot when you saw Erwin and he was like in between the two swords. And then the Levi shot when he went down and the carcass was behind him, and so good, so good. All the rain, like going through the rain, and the realness, the realness again of trying to make this. Obviously, just because the show is fiction. I can't remember fiction or non-fiction. I can't remember the difference. Believe it or not, I used to teach English. Just because the show's not real. I know, right? People are going to get... Don't cancel me on Twitter. Just because the show is not real and, the stuff happening in it's not, not happening. Not real, basically. Not a true story. It still doesn't mean you can't add these parts of humanity and realness in it. Does that make sense? I hope that made sense. Like, another little thing... Levi's horse falling over, right? Because he's literally going through, he can't see where he's going, so he pretty much crashed. Like, just, I don't know, I just noticed small things like that, and I really appreciate it. I really like that. Like, anything can happen in this show. Anything. And what an episode, man. What an episode. Absolutely loved it. Favorite part of the episode? When they left. Yeah. When they left. And they finally... Because you notice, yeah? You notice another thing I've just noticed. It was kind of like what I was saying in No Regrets Part 1, where there's two prisons. They left the underground, and then they ended up in the humanity box. I don't know what to call it. But when they left that was when the dev and the writer, that was when they done their... Oh, here's the sky and here's the... Do you know what I mean? Like, here's the birds. And that was when they done the scene of like, oh, now they're free and they've escaped. Another small detail, man, that's so good. It just shows that they're still trapped in the humanity walls, right? Wall Maria. So yeah, I think that was my favorite part. MVP of the episode... Two come to mind, and it's Erwin Smith, because he was brilliant in this episode. I also nearly gave it to Erwin's... unfortunately, we don't know his name. I've forgotten his name. Apologies. The one who was looking after Levi, the one who took them in. That guy, the one who died at the end, Erwin. If you notice, he looked at him. But we've got to pay respect to Isabel Magnolia, which is, by the way, one of the most beautiful names in the show. Yeah, we'll give it to Isabel. We'll give it to Isabel. I'd like to give it to Isabel and Farlin. Can I do it? Can you guys give it to me? Can we do that? If it's only one, it's up to you guys. Let me know in the comments. We'll give it to Isabel. But if not, we'll give it to Isabel and Farlin, because they were great characters. And again, man, another thing about the show. God, 45 bloody minutes of me waffling. I hope you guys are still here for it. Can I get a Ralph in the comments if you're watching to this part? This show just introduces characters so well. Like, remember Bowl Cut Bro, right? Instantly I was on his team after like 5 minutes of meeting him. Same with Isabel and Fadlan. I just like them. Great vibes, especially Isabel. I love animals, so I love that there was like a... It made sense. It made sense. What the hell just... Oh my god, I've been talking so much. I've been talking so much that my screens... I don't know if it showed it just then. Everything went black. Basically, my monitors went on... my monitors went on standby. They're like, no, he's not here, bro. We can turn off. But anyway, that's a sign to just call it there. Thank you so much for watching. This is thank you to everyone who said react to the OVAs. The next OVA we will be watching is I've forgotten the name. I mentioned it in part 1. We'll be watching that after episode 1. I think it was called Ilse's Notebook or Ilse's Notebook, something like that. But the next time you see me reacting to Attack on Titan, it will be season 2, and I cannot wait. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for being here. Thanks for joining me along this journey. What an episode. Let me know how your favorite moment. Let me know your MVP of the episode. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being you. Thanks for supporting me. And I'll see you guys next time for more Attack on Titan. Goodbye.